So let's make the filling first. And right here in this bowl, I have some spinach. This is a 10-ounce package of fresh spinach that we just steamed and then squeezed all the water out of and chopped. So it's chopped fine. And you want to make sure that when you do a filling for fresh pasta, I don't care what it is that you're making, if it's a ravioli or something like this, that those ingredients that you're going to put in the dough are fairly dry. You don't want it too wet, otherwise it's not going to adhere very well to the dough that you're making. So there's the spinach, and then we want to add a cup of fresh ricotta cheese to this. And then we are going to add with this some diced up prosciutto di Parma. And if you've never had it, you've got to try it. And that will give a nice flavor to our filling. And then with it, we want some grated Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, about 2 tablespoons. We're going to make a flavored pasta, and not an artificially flavored pasta, but a pasta that's flavored with beets to give us that nice pink color. 4 eggs. And depending on the size of the eggs, that will determine how much flour you have to add. So I'm not going to put all of this in. So once it goes around that blade, you can take it out, and now it needs to rest. And so you just take a bowl, leave it on a board like that, and 30 minutes later, you have a dough that you can work with. And you put the dough through several times now. You can fold it on itself a couple times to get it through. And I usually go up to about a 6 or a 7. And then you use your little template, you see? I'm not real exact about this, but I kind of gauge where I want it, and I keep a little flour on the board to keep my template from sticking. So I'll do a few of these for you. And you would just continue on with all your dough like this until you have as many as you want. And a recipe like this will make at least 6 dozen. At the edge towards you, rolling this over on itself, pinching that edge closed, really closed tightly, and then turning it over again on itself and pinching those edges to make that little candy shape. Aren't they pretty? This is a great, great thing to do for a party. So let me do that again, or anytime really. I mean, I like to make these at home anytime, but if you're having something special, this would be great. Again, turned over, pinched, ready to go. Take the sage, fresh sage, off of the stem. I would say you need, for this amount, if you're cooking like 2 dozen of these caramelle, you need maybe a dozen of these leaves. That's plenty. And then you just want to give them a quick mince. And then later on you can save some of the whole leaves for garnish on the plate. And when you're dealing with fresh herbs, of course, you know they're fresh because you can smell their oils. To flavor that butter, you just want to move that around a little bit. All right, this pasta is cooked. And I think you can see how beautiful those are, how they didn't stick, and how they all held together.